Badlands National Park, written by Sean McCollum. Focus question: where is Badlands National Park and what can visitors see there? What goes about the Badlands? Grasses wave in breeze, bisons visit distance, a prairie dog squeaks and disappears into a hole. Then the grassland ends, and the earth opens up. Barely rocks, ridges, and peaks point toward the sky. The land is dry and brown, but sometimes the sun shines just right. Then the rocks and the field of grass displaying amazing color. Badlands National Park, P&P is a strange and amazing place. What goes about the Badlands? In the distance, a prairie dog squeaks and disappears into a hole. Then the grassland ends, the earth opens up. What? Read this already. The park, Badlands National Park, is located in South Dakota today. Different Native American groups have lived in the area for a very long time. They believe this land is special. Today, Badlands became a national park in 1978. Today, about 1 million people visit each year. The park is made up of 3 areas, but the most people visit is the north unit. The other 2 areas are inside Pine Ridge Indian River Station. Pine Ridge is home to the Lakota people. Parts of P&P is near and around Buffalo Gap National Grassland. Together, they protect a huge space that keeps wild plants, animals, and land safe. Rocks and grass. Geologists or scientists who study rock, soil, and land to learn about the history of the earth. P&P makes the jobs easier. The barely layers of rock show how our land formed. Each layer took millions of years to make. At different times, ash, sand, and mud settle on top of each other. Each layer turned into rocks. Later, water and wind wore down the rock layers. Fossils in each layer show that the land has gone through big changes. Fossils are remains of plants and animals that have turned to rock. Fossils in the park show that the area was once like a jungle before humans lived there. At other times, it was covered in forest and the wide sea. Not all of P&P Not all of P&P is rocky ridge and valleys. Some areas are mixed grass prairie. A prairie is a wide, flat plain covered with grass. Few trees grow there. 200 years ago, prairie covered much of what is now the United States. Most of the grassland has been turned into vast fields, roads, and towns. P&P protects the largest mixed grass prairie in any national park. Beasts of the Badlands. Many kinds of animals take their home in P&P. They include animals, reptiles, birds, and insects. They must be able to live in tough weather. Winters are cold with strong winds. Summer can be dry and hot. Storms can strike any time of year. Visitors may spot bighorn sheep in rocky areas, signs along dusty trails tell visitors to beware rattlesnakes. Rattlesnakes use a rattle on the tail. A rattlesnake's bite can be dangerous. However, these snakes prefer to sneak away rather than bite anyone. The park grassland where most wildlife is found. Big brown bison feed on grasses. Prairie logs dig tunnels. Their towns or groups of tunnels may cover large areas. At night, prairie dogs may hunt by rare black-footed ferrets. In 1987, scientists started a successful program that helps these ferrets BNP and other places. The grasslands are also home to swiftfoot and mule deer. More than 200 types of birds have seen in the park. Hawks hunt from above. Blues bird dog after insects. Quail race through the grass. Owls make their homes in empty prairie dog tunnels. Park rangers ask visitors to stay at least 100 yards, 91.5 meters, from any wildlife. Keeping a safe distance protects both wildlife and people. Planning a visit. Badlands National Park is a great reason for a road trip across the rolling prairie. Visitors should be prepared though. There are few places to eat, shop, or lay near the park. Small hikes were good, shoes, and bring plenty of water. Many visitors explore the park from their car or camper. A winding 31-mile, 50 kilometers across the crosses. B&P. It has many places to take pictures of lands as the sun shows off the park's colors and shadows. Lance National Park offers a journey back in time. It is easy to imagine people on horseback riding through all the tall grass. Rocky ridges and valleys tell the history of the park's land. Wildlife live as they have for centuries. The Badlands of South Dakota are as beautiful as they are as bad. Connection writing. Research to learn more about an animal that lives in Badlands National Park. Write a report about the animal to share with the class. Science and art. Create a model or diagram of the layers of rocks found in Badlands National Park. Label and describe each of the layers.